What's up? You know what this is? I'm back. Let's turn it up. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. Man, welcome to the warm-up. Designated Reports weekly NFL pregame show hosted by me, Jay. You can find me individually on Instagram at jdot.jpg. Make sure you're following Designated Report. Pause for the cause. We're here now. We're here now. What's up to everybody coming through? When I say hi back. What up, though? We're doing what we do every Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Talk a little shade, news, notes, fantasy, reality. My favorite team, maybe your favorite team. Sprinkle a lot of things in. Be mindful. This is the last episode of 2021. This is the last time you will see me in 2021. Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Once again, the season of shorts is in hiatus because I'm celebrating the season, but y'all still got Christmas trees up in your house, so I can still celebrate too. Be cool. We're in a really great time of the year where not only do we get the Thursday night, we get the Saturday slate. Remember last week, we get the Saturday slate. This week, we had two of them. Loving life. Not loving teams that should have got it done. Baker, come on, man. Cardinals, what's up? Titans, squeaked it out. I'm okay. I just want everyone to get what they need, which is if your season's already over, I hope the guys you like in the college draft, I hope they're healthy. And for people who are contenders, fans of contenders, man, I hope you hang in there. Win the games you're supposed to win. I hope you're not losing too many. But I think we got some repeat champs on the way. That's just me. This is what we had before the Sunday. We love our Sundays, but this is what we had. When I say hi back. Niners, man, we're doing some big things. Quietly on the low, Niners. Okay. But 4 seconds left, Titans got that field goal. Kicked it. I'm not mad about it. What I am mad about is Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield proved to me Santa Claus is real. Baker went from feeling dangerous to feeling generous. 4 interceptions. And the Packers capitalized. Only won by 2. Baker, you don't throw one of those, 2 of those. You got to win that game. If I am a fan of the Cleveland Browns, this one makes me sick. This one hurts me the most. Because this one meant the most. I'm not talking about playoff seeding. It's like, do you feel confident going into the offseason? Do you feel good about where your team is at? And there are no moral victories in the NFL. If you should have won the game, it doesn't matter if you should have beat the Lions or you should have beat the Packers. If you should have beat them, you got to beat them. Meanwhile, goodness gracious, what's going on with the Cardinals? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I mean, it was the Colts. Colts coming to town, right? But come on. Colts, by the way, phenomenal. Colts doing special things. Not losing too much other than a loss to the Bucks. W after W after W. Let's move on. Quick ones. Listen to me. I'm so sick of the same graphic every single week. You know, Derrick Henry hasn't played since week 8, but he's still top 5 in rushing, top 3 in rushing, top 10 in rushing. The number's going to change as the weeks go by. You know why he's still at the top? He's at the top for carries. More carries means more yards, means more opportunities for touchdowns and all those great. I mean, come on, man. If you have more opportunity to do great things and you are a great player, you will do great things. So we got to get rid of this graphic of Derrick Henry. You know, he hasn't played in a long time, but still, like, we get it, man. But even still, he hasn't played since Halloween, right? Hasn't played since Halloween. Still has more carries than Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott. It's crazy. So yeah, he's going to have more yards than those guys. What do you want me to say? What up to Del Frio? Talk to me nice, championship week. Shout out to everybody out there. Fantasy playoffs. Good luck to everybody except for everybody in my league. Fantasy playoffs are upon us. There's some really important names that are out. I hope you did your research. If not, I'll sprinkle them in. I don't know what the Ravens are going to do at quarterback today. I don't know. Josh Johnson? Back to my man in green, though. Ooh. Here's what I need to know. I'm gonna go full screen real quick. Here's what I need to know. Why don't we have the same energy for Julio Jones that we have for Odell Beckham Jr.? Earlier this year, Odell was not in the game plan. That's the exact phrase I used. Not in the game plan. No targets, 1 target, 2 targets. Like, this is a generational talent, right? And he's not in the game plan, so free my man. That's what it was. Free OBJ. Get him somewhere he could play. Let me talk to you about Julio Jones. Tennessee is 2-3 in their last 5 with the best wide receiver of this era, right? Isn't that who Julio is? I know Devontae and I know Cooper Kupp this year. I know D-Hop. I know Odell. But when we sit back and we look at this specimen, this guy that Atlanta traded all these picks to go and get before he played a professional down and what he was able to accomplish, wasn't this guy the best of them? I guess we could argue that. First ballot, we know that. So this guy's on your team. Healthy? Motivated? Great receiver on the other side? What was all the talk preseason? Oh, this is the greatest receiving corps. Man, this is the tandem right here that's better than Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. This is the tandem right here that's better than Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson. This is the tandem that's better than... But what's happened? Nothing's happened. In the last 2 games, Julio's gotten 2 targets. In the last 2 games, Julio's gotten 1 catch. In the last 2 games, Julio's gotten 7 yards. Where are the celebrities on Twitter talking about, get this man out of here, get him some help, free Julio? Where's the same energy? That's what I'm asking for. Merry Christmas to Michelangelo Garland. Outside of a 128-yard game, which was the second game he had as a Titan, way back in September, let me tell you the total numbers of Julio Jones. Not good. Not good. Few hundred. Averages 2 catches, 31 yards a game. Outside of that one, his second game as a Titan, Julio Jones is good for 2 catches, 31 yards. So what are we doing? Is it the same thing we did with Larry Fitzgerald where we just turn our heads the other way? Respectfully let it play out? Is Julio washed? Is Julio washed? Chat, what up? Moving on a little bit. Chat, tell me, man. King Alcide. All right. Julio hasn't done anything in years, and no one cares. Energy is never the same for him like they do the other guy. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Julio needs to come and be a number 3 or 4 in Dallas. Disrespect to Michael Gallup, but that's okay. He would never, right? Is this it for Julio? Followed it up. Unfortunately, he's done. All right, well, back to quick ones that wasn't so quick. I get passionate. I'm all about the same energy. I don't like the double standard. Look at my guys in red. The season is hanging in the balance like never before for a 10-14 with an MVP candidate at quarterback. Like never before. This is not hyperbole. This is a problem. Mike Evans gone temporarily. Leonard Fournette gone for a stretch. Chris Godwin done for the year. AB's back, okay. They need to be at full strength. So those three guys I listed, that's 60% of the offense and 27 touchdowns, which is more touchdowns between the three of these guys than 6 franchises have this year. This is production. This is a targeted attack. These three guys, now gone. I don't care how embarrassing the Carolina record is. The defense is legit. And Tampa's coming for that #1 spot. They want that bye. They got Carolina twice. Stephon Gilmore twice. That run defense twice. Cam stinks, but with Tampa, it's always been about outscoring. They didn't score a single point last week. Embarrassed again by the Saints. Already can't run the ball. Ronald Jones, it's on you. The depth was something that we really liked last year with Tampa. The depth is what we liked. But it looked so good because it was in rationed amounts, right? Now Tyler Johnson really has the ball. Now Scotty Miller doesn't go deep twice a game. He's got to run some routes. Now Ronald Jones, nice little 98-yarder against the Panthers last year. Now you got to get 26 carries. Now there's 4 minutes to go and we're up 2. What you got? Now Cam Brate, you're not behind the shadow of Gronk. Now we need you to catch some more passes. OJ Howard, are you hurt? Are you on the team? And defense, what's up? Levante David out. Corners. DBs call themselves the grave diggers. Digging their own grave this year. I'm just saying. It's trouble in paradise. I don't think they can repeat unless some phenomenal things happen and people step up. Shout out to the chat. Michelangelo.Garland, follow my guy, says, speaking of trash, Baker ain't it. We know that. Baker's a bottom 5 starting quarterback. Okay. Do I start Ronald Jones today, though? Yeah, you do. You're going to be disappointed, but I mean, do you start him instead of who? I got him. He's my flex because he's going to get carries. The guy hits the hole really hard. That's a fact. But he can't catch. And if you know anything about the Tampa Bay running game, there is no running game. So what they do is they throw like 4-yard passes. Flats, circles, and I'm not talking about checkdowns. It's not, I'm looking around, I give it. They run the ball by passing the ball. 3 yards, 4 yards, 3-yard catch. Okay, that's what they wanted. That's what Leonard Fournette's been doing all season. That's why he's got more catches than any running back in the league. Rojo can't catch, though. So, but, oh, they got Giovanni Bernard. No, they don't. Oh, they got the young buck. Oh, he was tripping all over his feet last week trying to catch passes. They're in trouble. That's why they signed Le'Veon Bell. Because we know your comeback bid was nada. But can you catch 6 passes today? When we activate you, can you catch some passes and Ronald Jones can just run and worry about not fumbling for a change? Start Rojo, but who else you got? Van Jefferson. Okay, we're talking about a flex. Ugh. Go Rojo. Just because touches. Just because of the volume. And as long as they're not on the 1 where Brady's going to sneak it in, if they're on the 2 to the 5 to the 7, no jump ball to Evans, no quick screen within the 5 to Godwin, it's going to be Rojo. He might put up some numbers. All right. Supposed to be quick ones. I mean, come on. I can't, though. When we get passionate, me in the chat. Either or, Pro Bowl snub edition. Player A, less carries than player B, but doing much more with those carries. These are both dual threat backs. Player B is in the Pro Bowl. Player A is not. See, the Pro Bowl is not like when I talk about greatness where you have to quantify different things. There are different factors. The Pro Bowl, when you ask people to vote, it's numbers only. It's numbers only. Who has the most rushing yards this season, receiving yards this season, touchdowns this season, passing yards? You're in the Pro Bowl. Simple as that. And it's a popularity contest, which is why player B is in the Pro Bowl. Which King, I'll see this right. Alvin Kamara is player B. But who got snubbed instead of him? Player A. How is he not in the Pro Bowl? How is my man Cordarrelle not in the Pro Bowl? It's like when the NFL hypes certain people up, that hype train lasts for a couple seasons. Saints haven't done anything special this year. Alvin Kamara hasn't done anything special this year. But this guy right here, right here, dog, is a problem. Is Atlanta's offense, when they're not targeting the heck out of Kyle Pitts, the rookie, who's also in the Pro Bowl. King Alcide. Patterson's all-pro. Is that the consolation? And this isn't like, so what I hate about the Pro Bowl is in the past 3 years, this guy's done this. Over a stretch of time, he's done this. Generational this. Last year, this. No, this year, what did you do? And this year, player B is not impressive to me. I don't care what his name is. Player A also not blowing me out of the water, but when you watch this tape, you know that player A is better than player B. When you look at the numbers, you know player A is better than player B. Either or, I'm going player A. That's just me. That's just me. This is going to happen every year. You ask people to vote, people are going to vote for the wrong person. Alvin Kamara, right? For the first, I think, 3 seasons in a row, had like 81 catches exactly, like 3 years straight. You're not doing that. You're not doing that right now. Oh, Jameis got hurt, but he was your quarterback anyway? Taysom Hill was all you had? Michael Thomas was out. Okay, so that means Kamara's going to get, what, 400 touches? Oh, he's going to have 1,000 yards rushing and receiving. This is his year, right? Pro Bowl still. Pro Bowl still. They like him. All right, let's go real quick. Game picks. We'll fly. We'll fly. Week 16. Last games of 2021. We're about to be in 2022. Early January. Who's ready? Who's not? Giants ain't ready. Philly's going to control the clock with how effective they've been running. Per game, 215 on the yard. Big Blue, 215 every game. Big Blue is not going to be able to even get on the field. And when they do, it's not Daniel Jones. It's not Phil Simms. Phil Simms is not walking through that door. Eagles, easy. Jags at Jets. Trevor Lawrence versus Zach Wilson. Let's get it. Trevor Lawrence, 1 touchdown in the last 7 games. That's not getting it. But the Jets haven't beaten the Jags since 2017. Flip a coin on this one. Rams at the Vikings. I like the Vikes at home in the Dome. Upset Spesh? Maybe. That's just me. You don't think the Vikings know how to play Matthew Stafford? From all their meetings? In the NFC Norris division? They know this guy. But he and the rest of that offense might not know him. Him being Zimmer, how do we do this? He can do anything he wants to, Matt Stafford, right? But he's got other guys that don't have as much experience as the other side has with him. That's just me. That's just me. Upset Spesh, be mad. Bills at the Pats. All right, so this is a battle for first place in the AFC East. And I got to stick with the team I had winning the division. Patriots are looking filthy and scary. Belichick has to be coach of the year if this team makes the playoffs, which they probably will, because of what he's doing with a rookie quarterback. After a team that had lost so many people to COVID, who didn't even play last year, what a bounce back. And again, it's a year-to-year award. You can't say this guy's the greatest of all time, so how is he coach of the year this year? What's so special? He's been special. No. This year, what he's done with the ingredients in the cupboard just took the plastic off this rookie. But I got the Bills because I picked them early. And I just got to stick with them. I can't be wishy-washy now. Bucks in Charlotte today. Listen, Panthers lost 9 of their last 11 after starting 3-0. Being tricksters like I told you they were early on. I got Tampa. It's going to be closer than you think. Lions at the Falcons. All right. Every time I bring up the Lions, I tell you they're playing everyone tough. They're playing everyone close. But I'm telling you, the Falcons have not won at home. That's what tips it for me. Lions beat the Falcons today. Chargers at the Texans. Justin Herbert, top 3 in passing yards. Top 3 in touchdowns. He's last year's Deshaun Watson without the scandal. Chargers by 100 today. Ravens at the Bengals. All right, Lamar Jackson's out. His backup, Tyler Huntley's out. Josh Johnson might be under center in a game that has major NFC North implications. I got the Bengals in this one. Bears at the Seahawks in one of the 2 I don't care games of the day. Chicago's in free fall, losing 8 of their last 9. But you know what? Shout out to @Mr. Ramos86, my man, who came after me when I quantified just how Chris Godwin was better than DK Metcalf. And since he was upset about that, what has DK done? He's been invisible this year. Chris Godwin ascending. Target share, production, touchdowns, yards, and he's hurt. And DK's not going to catch him. You know why? Because he hasn't had more than 60 yards receiving in a game since week 7. This guy's only known and name recognition. If you got DK Metcalf on your fantasy team, tell me how you feel about it. Mr. Ramos, I don't miss and I don't forget. Seahawks, though. Steelers at the Chiefs. Chiefs have averaged 41 a game in the last 2. Steelers can't stop that. Chiefs are who we thought they are. Top of the top. Started slow. Pedal to the metal right now. Broncos in Vegas. Raiders have taken the last 3 in this matchup, but I don't feel good about it. Both teams are 7-7. I keep waiting on the Raiders to make it happen. To pull away, to do something special. But Derek Carr is not doing it. He's regressed. That defense, not what it was, regressed. They have trouble keeping opponents under 30 points per game. Broncos, who I didn't think I was picking today. Sunday Night Football. Washington football team is in Dallas. And man, listen, just like the Bills and Pats, I think the better team just has to assert themselves, and they got to win. Washington is a cute pick. They're a nice little dark horse. We saw what they did at the end of last season. Dallas, just get the job done, please. Dallas, just get the job done. Let's get to the playoffs, please. Amari Cooper talking about, I'm unhappy with how explosive this offense is. It's second in yards and scoring. So it sounds like this dude is butthurt. He's not getting the ball. Just win. Shut up and win. Amari Cooper, come on. Monday Night Football, Miami at New Orleans. The Saints are trying to lock down who's going to play quarterback for them. We'll see how that plays out. Meanwhile, the Dolphins have not lost a game since Halloween. It's Tua time. It's been Tua time for 2 months. Dolphins. Let's see what the chat talking about. Oh, they're mad at me. Man, listen, I'll call them out. When I'm wrong, I got to sit here live and talk about how I was wrong. But when I'm right, ooh, I'm right. DK who? Ooh, I'm right. Julio on the Raiders. Maybe. I got really good trivia, but it's going to have to wait till next week because we are at the 5-minute warning. Get your pizza situated. Get your wings situated. Get your I almost said Thanksgiving, but get your Christmas leftovers situated. You got ham, you got Christmas cookies. I don't care what you got. Throw it together. Get ready. Get ready for the last games of 2021. Happy New Year to you. More advice. Terry McLaurin over Rojo? No, Terry McLaurin hasn't done anything lately. Terry McLaurin is reminding me of DK Metcalf. Look at the stats and how they go in the last few games. I mean, this is a guy who should be getting crazy targets, but he's not. I'm in on Rojo. I talked myself into it. Use these last few minutes to set your fantasy lineups, and I'll help you out. My man Mike, anybody else in the chat, I'll help you out. Set your fantasy lineup. You got 60 seconds to do so, and get your picks for the Pick-em-in. Check the designated report story. If you pick more winners than us, you win a prize. Good luck to you. Last thing I want to say is the years are short, but the days are long. Maybe you didn't get your New Year's resolution accomplished this year, but it wasn't because you weren't capable. Maybe something else came up that was more important. Maybe you had to take care of you. You had to take care of somebody else. This year, instead of looking at big picture, what I got to do all year, what do you got to do in January? What do you got to do this week? What do you have to get done today? Let's look small picture. Practice self-care today. Get everything done you want to get done. Be great tomorrow. Be lazy today. Practice self-care. Enjoy NFL football today and every Sunday. Catch me here every week of the NFL season for Designated Report. I'm Jay, and this was the warm-up. Peace. Happy New Year.